I'm Patrick. This is our second cooking adventure that we've done, so we thought this would be a very good change from the last time since it was so formal and all that other stuff. So 231, you got it. If you got it anymore, it would be etched in your memory forever. Hey man, we're gonna go inside and find a meal for under 20 bucks when you're drunk and hungry. I got the keys. Hey man, don't forget the buggy. Got pork chops? Good. $5. $5. See how much we didn't spend? $14.63. And that's including my Coke and his tea. We got the pork chops, which you already saw. We got chorizo. Chorizo is a Spanish sausage. And we have an onion, which we're going to caramelize. And we got grits already made, so we kind of cheated on that. But grits, it's not very expensive. So we are going to do just what you want. We're going to make grit cakes. I'm going to patty them out. I'm going to put some chorizo in there, the sausage inside the cake. We're going to fry them. We're going to fry an egg. Then we're going to fry some pork chops. Well, sear some pork chops. And that's going to be our drunk meal at 2 o'clock in the morning. All right, so what we're going to do now is caramelize the onions. Caramelize them in olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. It's going to make those sugars turn really dark, which is going to turn this really dark and really sweet. Takes all that astringency out of it, that bitterness. And this is going to be the vegetable, so to speak. Well, it's going to be the vegetable for what we put on top of the grit cake. So it's in olive oil. Got it on medium heat. You hear it, you always want to cook warm skillet, even though you're drunk. Season, I always season with kosher salt because I like it. And black pepper, which I'm cheating, but you know what? When you're drunk, who cares? You got it? All this is the chorizo. Comes like this. This is really good stuff, but it's very spicy, so as you can tell, it's got a plastic covering. It doesn't always come like this. Sometimes it's in the actual links where you can take it and fry it up like an andouille or something, but that's what we've done. We've just taken it and we've just mashed it all together. We have grits that were already cooked. Thank you, Brandon, did a great job. You just mashed it together, chung, 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 chung. Then we're gonna patty them. I'm gonna put them in an egg wash. Now I'm doing that because the grits were cooked very long, so they're gonna lose some of their shape when you put them in oil, when you cook them again, put them in a skillet and cook them. So I'm going to try and keep it together, and to do that I put an egg wash around it. Thank you. Put an egg wash around it. Luckily it just popped in my hand. Put an egg wash and then in a flour of some sort, and that helps it hold and bind it together. I touch it raw. I go back in here to these onions that are cooking. The onions are cooking at a high heat that usually kills bacteria, but that's a different story altogether. That's the cross-contamination. The only difficulty that I see here is I'm gonna cook as much as I can in just 2 skillets. So it's the plating of it, because I'm gonna cook the protein last, which is gonna be the bottom. So I'm gonna have everything else done. Actually, I guess the egg is gonna be the very last thing I cook. but the protein's gonna be the next to that. So once I get done with these, I'm gonna pull them off and set them to the side. Grid cakes, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna cook them and leave them in the skillet, and that way they'll stay warm. And then, you know, so you gotta think about that, which if you're drunk, it's gonna be kind of difficult. You wanna just sort of pile everything up. But you're not probably gonna really care about how pretty it looks, because you're about to starve yourself and you wanna eat more. I want more. I want more. The skillet gets too hot, which means it's gonna burn the food, so I put moisture in there to help the heat. What's the word? Disperse. Disperse, thank you. See, it's always good to have a comrade. See, if I was doing savory cooking, like for, I don't know, anything, but now's the time, instead of putting water in there, you put stock in there, or you put your wine in there, or whatever, and that starts to condense down also and adds flavor to it. As long as the more flavors you have, the more mise en place you got, you can build any kind of dish, man. And that's what it is just having all the base materials.